I'm back. The Hitman Hunter Chambless is here in the movie trivia challenge once again. And I'm taking on the former champion, Caramel Mountain, Ryan Payne.
Okay, I'm back to square one. Yeah, square one again. I'm not saying it wasn't fun being the champion for a while, but that loss to Joe just left a sour taste in my mouth.
I have a lot of respect for Ryan, especially what he did against Robert. But Ryan, you have to understand something. I have to go through you. Because if not, then all the haters and all the doubters that I keep hearing in my head, they win.
And it's the sour taste I need to clean. I need to cleanse my palate. And if I need to cleanse my palate, I gotta go through Hunter. No disrespect, Hunter. You are good. I know you are good. It's just right now I got something in my craw that I need to take care of. So nothing personal.
And you're the first step to a lot more success in the future. I'm blinded by gold, and tonight is that first step for me to be draped in gold.
Welcome to the Nerd Entertainment Network. Today we have a movie trivia challenge match between Hunter, the Hitman Chambless, and Ryan, Caramel Mountain Payne. This is going to be kind of epic, I think. These are both very great competitors. You heard a lot of passion from both of the competitors, and I'm very, very excited for this one. The winner of this match is actually going to take on the runner-up in the Breakout Star Tournament for the #1 contendership. How are you feeling about this match, Carrie?
I'm feeling great, Chad, and to introduce ourselves.
Oh, and I always forget to introduce ourselves. I am Chad Webb. This is my wife, Carrie Webb. We are sometimes hosts on this network, and we have a lot of fun doing it. So without further ado, let's introduce our competitors. First, we're going to go with Hunter, and so let's introduce him. Introducing first, Hunter, the Hitman Chambless.
How's it going, guys?
Going great, man. How are you? How you feeling?
I'm nervous, but I'm ready to do this. Let's go.
All right. Yep. There's a lot of passion there. Let's see if you can back it up. All right. So how this is going to work is we're going to start with a speed round in round number 1. We're going to give you 8 questions in different categories of like general movie trivia. We got different categories from these guys, and so we're going to go through those. Basically, you get 60 seconds to answer these questions as fast as you can. Time will start whenever we ask the first question, and then basically, if you come to a question that you don't really know, you can say pass. We'll come back to it if there's time. There's no penalty for incorrect answers, so just do the best you can, and if you're ready, we'll go ahead and start with the first question. Yeah. Who plays Deputy Haas in Scream 4?
Adam Brody.
What horror film has the tagline, "Man is such a warm place to hide"?
Pass.
What year saw the release of Jackie Brown?
1996.
What character in the Wizarding World does Harry Melling play?
Neville.
Who plays Mario in Super Mario Bros?
Bob Hopkins.
What is the name of the building taken over by thieves in Die Hard?
Nakatomi Plaza.
Who directed Men in Black International?
F. Gary Gray.
How many Academy Awards did Mel Brooks win?
1.
What horror film has the tagline, "Man is such a warm place to hide"?
The Thing.
All right. And with that, we are done with the rounds. Great job, Hunter.
Great job.
So we will go ahead and drop you out and bring in your competitor. And introducing second, Ryan, Caramel Mountain Payne. What's up, Ryan? How's it going, man?
I mean, it's like any other day. You wake up, you're alive, and you just live.
Okay, yeah,
That's pretty much
okay.
just it.
Sometimes you might play trivia, and yeah, let's see how you do. So yeah, I'll go over the rules again here. So we're gonna do the speed round now. There is 8 questions. You're gonna have 60 seconds on the clock to go through them as fast as you can, as fast as we ask the question. You don't have any penalties for a wrong answer, so just answer them the best of your ability. But if you don't think of one right away, you can say pass. We will come back to that as soon as all the questions are done.
If there's time.
If there's time. 60 seconds of the clock, like I said. So time will begin when we ask the first question. And if you're ready, then here it is. Who plays Deputy Haas in Scream 4?
Pass.
What horror film has the tagline, "Man is such a warm place to hide"?
The Thing.
What year saw the release of Jackie Brown?
Pass.
What character in the Wizarding World does Harry Melling play?
Pass.
Who plays Mario in Super Mario Bros?
Bob Hoskins.
What is the name of the building taken over by thieves in Die Hard?
Nakatomi Plaza.
Who directed Men in Black International?
F. Gary Gray.
How many Academy Awards did Mel Brooks win?
Mel Gibson.
Pass.
Mel Brooks.
Oh, Mel Brooks. Sorry.
All right. I'm sorry. Add time to that.
Okay.
Who plays Deputy Haas in Scream 4?
Anthony Anderson.
What horror film? Oh no, you did that.
There's one.
What year saw the release of Jackie Brown?
1996.
Character in the Wizarding World does Harry Melling play?
Percy Weasley.
How many Academy Awards did Mel Brooks win?
Pass.
Okay. All right. That was a great round 1 there. So now we will go.
Yeah.
We will go over the questions and answers. All right. So who plays Deputy Haas in Scream 4? That was Adam Brody. What horror film has the tagline, "Man is such a warm place to hide"? That's The Thing. What year saw the release of Jackie Brown? That's 1997. What character in the Wizarding World does Harry Melling play? It's Dudley Dursley. Who plays Mario in Super Mario Bros? It's Bob Hoskins. What is the name of the building taken over by thieves in Die Hard? Nakatomi Plaza. Who directed Men in Black International? F. Gary Gray. And then how many Academy Awards did Mel Brooks win? 1. So, Carrie, can you give us our score update?
Sure. So right now it is 6-4 with Hunter in the lead.
All right, not bad. Still a very, very close game, but great job, Hunter, there in round 1. So now we will move to round 2. In round 2, this is the quotes round. We were given 2 strengths by both competitors. And, each strength basically correlates to 1 quote. We will give you the quote. You will have to give us the actor or actress who said the quote, the character they play, the movie it's from, and the year that movie was released. Any of those 4 that you get wrong, your opponent can steal. We will let the opponent know also, what they need to get those steals as well. So, make sure you're paying attention the whole time. Don't fall asleep when your opponent's playing, that sort of thing. So,
no promises.
With this, since Hunter is in the lead, I think he gets to defer or not.
Yeah, so I'm gonna choose to go first.
All right, so Hunter's going to go first. So Hunter gave us his first strength was Scream. Surprise, surprise. Screams 1, 4, and 5. So if Hunter is ready, we will go with the first quote here, and it is, "I never thought I'd be so happy to be a virgin."
You kind of glitched out on me. Sorry.
All right, well, then I'll give you a technical repeat there. The quote is, "I never thought I'd be so happy to be a virgin."
I'm going to say Scream 4, 2011, Rory Culkin, and what's his name? Is it Alex?
Unfortunately, that's 0 points for that
Wow.
one. That was a good guess. But yeah, we're gonna go to Ryan for a potential 4-point steal, and I'll give you the quote again. It is, and this is from screen 1, 4, or 5. I never thought I'd be so happy to be a virgin.
I'm gonna go with it's from the original Scream. I believe it came out in '95. And if it's the original Scream, I'm gonna roll with Jamie Kennedy. I think it's Randy Meeks.
That's 3 points. You were very
Wow.
close.
The character name wrong. It's Weeks or something.
No, 96.
1996.
Oh, 96. Okay, 96. Okay.
But no,
That was the other one I was thinking.
You got 3 steal points. That's pretty brilliant. You needed that to catch up.
Good job, Ryan.
Yeah.
Perfect. But we are still gonna stay on Hunter since he chose to go first, and his next category was actually Captain America franchise, and that was the 1 through 3 films there. Here is your quote for those films. But you got to get Iron Man to stop by my niece's birthday party, and not just a flyby. He's got to mingle.
I'm gonna say Ant-Man, Paul Rudd, Captain America, Civil War 2016.
That's unfortunately all incorrect as well. So we're going to go through Ryan for a potential 4-point steal here, and I will give you the quote again from Captain America 1 through 3. So you got to get Iron Man to stop by my niece's birthday party, and not just a flyby. He's got to mingle.
Okay, if I can remember the character. Alexander Pierce, played by Robert Redford, in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, released in. Okay, come on. This was around the same. This before or after? No, this was before Avengers. 2014.
That is a 4-point steal.
Wow.
Ran that. All right, so now we're going to go with Ryan's quotes. He gave us Batman 89 through 97. I think that's like 4 movies there.
Yeah.
Here is the quote from that. It is, "Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds."
That's the quote to one of my favorite scenes in Batman 1989. That is from Jack Napier / Joker, played by Jack Nicholson.
And that is 4 points right there. Great job there. So now we'll move on to your next quote, and that is from Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat!
And so the quote is, "Let's dance."
It's Johnny Cage, played by Lyndon Ashby in Mortal Kombat 1996.
That is 3 points there. So now back to Hunter for a potential steal for 1 point, and we need the release year.
He said 96.
Oh, and the quote is let's dance.
I'm gonna say 1994.
Oh my god!
Also very, very close, but it was 1995.
95.
Well, I think you know what that means, Carrie. Do you want to do the honors?
No, you go ahead.
All right. And your winner, Ryan Caramel Mountain Payne. How's it feel, man?
How does it feel? Well, if my little name tag doesn't explain everything right now, I'm going in with a back against the wall mindset, and to me, it's more of if I can't get ahead in the first round, I'm gonna try my best for quotes in order to get back in, and. Of course, people who watch this episode, people who are watching this match, they've clearly seen from my last matches against Joe, Brian Permerson, and Robert that I am terrible in that first round. But don't count me out when it comes to that second round quotes. That's for sure. That was my bread and butter. So I did, but like I said, it was nothing personal against Hunter. I needed to cleanse my palate of that sour taste from my loss to Joe, and this is definitely one step back to hopefully face Joe one more time. If I have to go against another opponent for a number one contender shot, then you know what? That's okay. Like I said, it's not like my ego, my pride's bruised, which it is, but it feels like I need to prove that I'm much better than my performance against Joe was.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think you showed a lot of great trivia knowledge here today. I mean, you were kind of behind there after round one, but then in round two, you got so many steals, and then on your own, you did pretty great. Not perfect, but not like you missed like one. So, and that's an easy thing to miss a year from the 90s. So,
but it's still a kick in my craw because I love the Force Mortal Kombat, and 95 should have been right there. But I was so focused on making sure I remember who the actor was. It was just like, oh, don't worry, you got the year. Just focus on the actor.
Yeah, it's almost like
it's
almost like the year is like a afterthought, and you're like, what is that dude's name again? He's not in anything else. So yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, great job, great performance. I wish you luck in your future matches, rematch with Joe, whatever you're trying to do. That sounds awesome. I hope you do really well. So I guess now, let's go ahead and talk to the unfortunate second place finisher, Hunter the Hitman Chambless. How are you feeling right now, man? I know you had like a lot of passion going into this, but unfortunately, you just, you caught a tough break there with some of the quotes, but you did great in round one. I'll say that. That was amazing. So,
yeah, that's probably my best round one outing. I wish I could have pushed this match to round three. I wish I did better in round two, to be perfectly honest. I know Scream. Everyone knows this. I was between Randy in the first one or Roy Culkin in the fourth movie. I just couldn't think of his name. I went with the wrong one. Ryan capitalized, as an expert would. The Captain America one, I watched movies recently. It's been a while since I've watched them like in a row. So I probably should have went with something else for a strength in round two. Just shoulda, coulda, wouldas. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back stronger. I'm only 1-1. That's not bad. I'm still gonna prove the doubters wrong about me. I keep getting better every single match, and that you can't deny.
Yeah, I think you did like all around amazing in round one. You really showed that you have like a full scope of knowledge, and not just horror films, but like regular general movie trivia as well. And I know how it feels, to have like one of your favorite franchises like Scream, and just kind of miss a couple facts there, and then you're just like, I trust me, I love Scream, this, but I kind of messed up there. I did that in my match against John, and then I know how it is to totally just think of the wrong movie, and that's all it takes to get all 4 points wrong, because
Exactly.
it's the wrong movie, so none of that's gonna transfer. So
to be honest, though, that Captain America quote sounded like something Scott Lang would say.
Yeah, no, definitely. It sounds like something a lot of characters might have said, and so unless you remember that specific point. So I don't know if that quote was a little too rough, but
No.
I'll say that you did your best either way, and definitely next time you're going to be coming back strong. I know this for sure. So yeah,
without a doubt. All right, guys.
And there you have it. Yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't like a barn burner turn towards the end. We didn't do a round 3. It was a knockout. But stellar performances from both players. Hunter in round 1, Ryan in round 2, and there you have it. There's how we got the victor. Carrie, any thoughts on this match?
Yeah, I still thought it was a great match. These are both great competitors, and I think things just didn't turn in Hunter's way, unfortunately, today. Like you said, Chad, all it takes is to just think of the wrong movie, and you're kind of screwed over for points. But I'm excited to see these guys both play in the future, and I think this has been a great match.
Absolutely. Yeah. Excited to see these guys return. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and close this out. Make sure you check out all of the videos on the Nerd Entertainment Network. Like and subscribe to this. Check everything out. And thank you.
Have a good night.
Guys, this is the most nervous I've ever felt about a trivia match. I am going up against a guy who has an extensive knowledge in horror, our horror trivia challenge champion, John.
So, finally we kind of get it right. Finally, we're getting someone who I know is good, who I've seen have good performances, who doesn't wear stupid horror shirts, who doesn't put a stupid horror nickname under his name, somebody that takes it seriously. Steve Mesa. I'm not going to be happy if I lose to Steve Mesa. I'd be honored to lose to Steve Mesa. Steve puts the work in. And honestly, there's no real negative outcome to this match, because honestly, if it's me as champ or Steve as champ, you're gonna have a champ.
But I'm hoping this ends like Rocky 2, where Rocky overthrows Apollo, rather than it ends like in Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, where Jason knocks Julius' block off.
There's no two better dudes in this league than me and Steve. So strap in, because this is your main event.
Welcome everybody to Gold Rush 2. That's right, Gold Rush 2. Last time we had a movie trivia challenge championship match, but tonight we have a horror trivia challenge championship match as our champion John Maher takes on number one contender Steve Mesa. Guys, I am super excited for this match. It's going to be a very, very great match. So let's get to the introduction for this championship match right now. Introducing first, he is the challenger with a record of 2 wins and 0 defeats. He is Steve Mesa.
Be still, my heart. I'm literally telling my heart to be still, because right now it's pumping like five heartbeats a minute at this point. Because this, like I said in my promo, this is the most nervous I've ever been in a trivia match. I've beaten John before, but that was not in relation to horror. So he gave me a lot of stuff to throw. He threw a lot of stuff at me, and I absorbed as much as I could. And I'm hoping to, like I said, end up like Rocky to go the distance in 1 and maybe or 2 to go win the championship, and not end up like Julius in Friday the 13th Part 8.
There we go. So I'll explain to you how this works. It is a speed round, 60 seconds on the clock to answer 8 questions, 4 from your strengths, 4 from John's strengths. You have unlimited skips, so if you do not know an answer, you can pass it, and over time within all the questions, we'll come back to all the questions you skipped. You cannot use your extension or your challenges in this round. Then we'll come back to round number 2. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right, we'll start with the very first question, which is, what is the full name of the 9th film in the Friday the 13th franchise?
Jason Goes to Hell.
What year saw the release of the horror sequel, Urban Legends Final Cut?
2000.
What Hatchet movie was not directed by Adam Green?
Hatchet 3.
Who plays Heather, the girl that gets killed at the beginning of Fear Street in 1994?
Maya Hawke.
Who directed the segment 10/31/98 in VHS 2012?
Radio Silence.
What was the subtitle of the second Resident Evil film released in 2004?
Apocalypse.
What year saw the release of Rec 2?
Skip.
Who directed The House with a Clock in Its Walls?
Eli Roth.
What year saw the release of Rec 2?
2004.
All right, that is the end of your round number 1. We will take you out and bring in your opponent when we come back. And his opponent He is the reigning, defending Horror Trivia Challenge champion of the world, the Reaper, John Maher.
How you doing, Hunter?
I'm great, man. How are you doing?
Feeling good. You know, I had a big, long weekend. My son was beating up people, and hopefully now I get to beat up some people. Let's see what happens.
All right. I'll show you how round number 1 works. This is a speed round. 6 seconds on the clock. To answer 8 questions, 4 from your strengths, 4 from Steve's strengths. You have unlimited skips, so if you do not know an answer, you can pass it, and if you have time at the end of all 8 questions, we'll come back to all the questions you skipped. You cannot use your extension or your challenges in this round. We'll come back to round number 2. Do you understand?
I do.
All right, we'll start with the very first question, which is, what is the full name of the 9th film in the Friday the 13th franchise?
Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday.
What year saw the release of the horror sequel, Urban Legend, Final Cut?
2003.
What Hatchet movie was not directed by Adam Green?
Hatchet 3.
Who plays Heather, the girl that gets killed at the beginning of Fear Street, 1994?
My Hawk.
Who directed the segment 10/31/98 in VHS 2012?
Radio Silence.
What is the subtitle of the second Resident Evil film released in 2004?
Extinction.
What year saw the release of Rec 2?
2009.
Who directed The House with a Clock in Its Walls?
I do not know. I pass.
All right, that is the end of your questions. So we will have a score update and a recap when we come back. All right, guys, so we will go over the questions right now. What is the full title? What is the full name of the 9th film in the Friday the 13th franchise? Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. What year saw the release of the horror sequel Urban Legends Final Cut? 2000. Which Hatchet movie was not directed by Adam Green? Hatchet 3. Who plays Heather in Fear Street 1994? My Hawk. Who directed the segment 10/31/98 in VHS 2012? Radio Silence. What is the subtitle of the second Resident Evil film released in 2004? Apocalypse. What year saw the release of Rec 2, 2009? And who directed The House with a Clock in Its Walls? Eli Roth. So, at the end of round number 1, we have Stephen and Lee with 7, John behind with 5. Going into round number 2, which works like this, is the movie quotes round. Both John and Steve have given me 2 either horror directors or franchises that they want to hear a quote from. In order to get 4 possible points, I need the character, the actor, the movie, and the release year, each worth 1 point apiece. Whatever you miss, your opponent can steal for that amount of points. Do you guys understand?
Yeah.
All right, so we will start with the person behind, which is John. Are you ready for your first quote?
Oh, yeah. Let me get my board. I'm ready.
In the category the VHS series, your quote is, "You were serious earlier, weren't you, about the murders? I remember reading about it now. It was like 4 kids were killed, and they said the guy was like insane."
You don't need this segment, right? You just need which movie it's from.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Just the movie, not the segment.
That's VHS 2012. Joey, actor, I might butcher his last name, Dean Mullen.
That is correct for 4 points. 9 points. And your second quote is in the category of the Scream franchise. Your quote is, thank you, all. I'm saving your life, I promise. Thanks, teens. Thank you so much."
Thanks, teens.
Teens, yes.
Yeah. You might have had me on this one.
40 seconds on the clock.
Maybe I'll do that obel strategy where I just spread it out across all the movies so I can see if I get at least 1 point. Thanks, teens. Let me just get a repeat of the whole quote just one more time.
All right, no problem. Yeah, so you use your first repeat. In the category of the Scream franchise, your quote is, thank you all. I'm saving your life, I promise. Thanks, teens. Thank you so much.
All right, let's just go for it. I'm going to say that is Scream 96, Jamie Kennedy, Randy Meeks.
That is incorrect. All incorrect. Chance for a 4-point steal, Steve.
Scream 2022, Jack Quaid Ritchie.
That is correct for 4 points.
Good job, Steve.
Thank you.
Bringing Steve up to 11 points. As we go to Steve's round number 2, are you ready?
Yeah.
Also in the Scream franchise, your quote is, 4 years of class together and you notice me now? You stupid bitch. It's too late. I know it doesn't happen as fast as it does in the movies. I know.
That'd be Scream 4, 2011, Charlie Walker, Kieran Culkin.
Got 3 points.
Got the wrong Culkin, huh?
Yep, we're looking for the actor.
Oh, shit. It's Rory Culkin.
Roy Culkin is correct.
Yeah.
Got the wrong Culkin.
Yeah, those goddamn Culkins.
So Steve goes up to 14. John goes up to 10 with that 1 point steal.
Good job.
Thanks.
Going into Steve's second quote. In the category of Tim Burton, your quote is, your meaning is immaterial. Mark me. If I see your face on the street, you'll rule the day you were born.
That would be Sweeney Todd, 2007, Alan Rickman, Judge Turpin.
That is correct for 4 points. Bringing Steve up to 18 points to John's 10. Going into round number 3 in the championship rounds, and it works like this. It is the gain 1, lose 1 round. Both competitors will hear 4 questions. We'll have to write it down on their whiteboard. They get it right, they gain that point. They miss it, they lose that point. You guys understand?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we start in the category of the 80s, the 1980s. And your question is, what was Herbert West's 4-word response when he's accused of killing Gruber in 1985's Reanimator? I absolutely love this movie.
Could I get a repeat on that one?
Yes, of course. You use your first repeat. In the category of the 1980s, your question is, what was Herbert West's 4-word response when he's accused of killing Gruber in 1985's Reanimator? Yeah. Thank you to Shudder for showing me this movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll start with Steve.
I put down it was an accident.
That is incorrect. John.
He was already dead.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is, I gave him life.
Oh.
Well,
I gave him life.
and the quote Owen Wilson. Wow.
Wow. All right. And your next category is the 2000s.
Noise.
And your question is, how old is David's son in 2007's The Mist? These are championship level questions, ladies and gentlemen.
Just guess a number.
Yeah.
Pretty much. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
Using your second repeat. In the category of the 2000s, how old is David's son in 2007's The Mist?
I'm going to second guess myself and they do that repeat. Let's see.
So Steve has 1 repeat. John has 2. 5, 4,
I'm over
3,
it.
2, 1. We start with John.
He feels like he's 10.
That is incorrect. And Steve.
I feel like he's 8.
8 is correct.
Yeah, all right, Steve. I was going to change it to 8, and I was like, screw it. He's 10.
All right, so Steve, yes. I'm sorry, Steve is at 18. John is at 8.
8. I lost 2. That's right. I lost 2.
Yeah, because you were at 10, and then yeah.
Yep. And he went down and up. That's right.
All right, so going into the third category, which is the 90s.
All right.
Your question is, what 90s horror film starred Ben Affleck early in his career?
His career.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Steve.
Was he the bomb in Phantoms?
That is correct.
He was the bomb in Phantoms. Yes, he was definitely the bomb in Phantoms.
All right, so 19-9. Going into your last question this round, which is monster movies.
Nice.
Your question is, what film are the Gremlins watching in a local theater in Gremlins? Five,
Steve is
4,
right. So I got to be wrong.
2, 1. We start with John.
It's a Wonderful Life.
That is incorrect, Steve.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
That is correct for 1 point. So it's 20-8. All right, it's 20-8. Going into the deep cuts round, it works like this. There's a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-pointer in 3 different categories. Answer, they get it right, they gain those points. Nothing happens if they miss them, okay?
Okay.
We will start with the very first question in the 2-pointer in the category of supernatural. Your question is, what James Wan supernatural movie was released in 2007?
I'm going to get a repeat on that.
All right, John using his second repeat. The category of supernatural for 2 points. What James Wan supernatural movie was released in 2007? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, John.
It's wrong. Insidious.
Incorrect, John. Steve.
Dead Silence.
That's right.
Dead Silent is correct for 1 point. Or for 2 points, I'm sorry.
Good point.
It's 22-8. Going into the 3-pointer, which is in the category of family horror.
Uh-huh.
Your question is, who plays Madame Leota in 2003's The Haunted Mansion?
I have no idea.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Steve.
Jennifer Tilly.
That is correct for 3 points.
I have not Jennifer Tilly.
And your winner by way of knockout and new Horror Trivia Challenge Champion of the World, Steve Mesa, with a score of 25-8. Steve, you are the new Horror Trivia Challenge champion. How you feeling, man?
I told you I'm done.
I mean, I
have to do
was
it. I have to do an
I was
interview.
literally going into this nervous as heck, but like as soon as the round started going in, I started getting more confidence. I missed a couple, but I was nervous. But all of my hard work paid off. All of my studying paid off, and I am your new horror trivia challenge champion. But listen, credit is due. John put up a fight, and he if anybody deserved to be one of the champions for HTC, he does. But like, I had to get something back after he stole my picks and list. He didn't steal my picks and list title, but no. All kidding aside, John, I respect you as a competitor. I respect you as a fellow human being. I appreciate you putting up a fight with me and having this matchup with you, and much due respect. And when you win that #1 contendership, I'm ready. Let's do this like Rocky 2. Let's set this rematch sooner or later.
Yeah, man. So an impressive showing. That has been your new Horror Trivia Challenge champion, Steve Mesa. We'll be right back with our runner-up and former champion, the Reaper, John Maher. Really good round 1. Round 2, you did pretty good. It's just the snowball effect. You know, it happens to the best of us. It happens to me. It happens to everybody. I definitely know that you'll be back very soon. How you feeling, man?
I mean, honestly, you know, I saw Steve's previous matches, and I knew, you know, it was going to be close, if not close. But I mean, I have no excuses. Steve came in and he played a great match. I prepared my stuff. A lot of the stuff I prepared, you know, came up. I hit with a bunch of stuff. I knew Steve's scream quote. I didn't know my scream quote. Those questions, you know, were just ones I just didn't know. They just fell into my blind spots. And that's that. You know, no real excuses. Like it's just stuff I came in not knowing. So that's not even an excuse. I literally didn't know that stuff. So I've got to learn that stuff and come back. I will be back. I don't think anybody in this league is better than Steve and I. And I really wish this match was closer so we could have taken it to the final rounds. That's on me. But I will see everybody again.
Without a doubt. We cannot wait to see the Reaper again. That has been your runner-up, John the Reaper Maher. We'll be right back at the desk. Guys, Gold Rush 2, we have a brand new Horror Trivia Challenge champion, Steve Mesa, and he will be taking on in his next challenger will be the Scream Queen, Carrie Webb. That is correct. So a 5-round match, Steve Mesa versus Carrie Webb, will be a fantastic match. Guys, if you did enjoy this match, hit the like button, subscribe to Nerd Entertainment Network down below. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys soon.